Louisburg Sports Network presents live coverage of Hurricanes baseball from behind the backstop. Angel Moreno, Brennan Kaiser, and Danny Babb in the booth with me. As Jack Merrill goes back to the dugout, I'm Bill Martone. The 20th game of a scheduled 47-game Simon Martone getting the start yet again in the Berg against the visiting Catawba Valley Community College. Coach Myers and the Hurricanes pick up another midweek win, this time at Camp Community College in a brutal 23-4 finale, putting up multiple runs in 6 of 8 innings of play, while last weekend's 2 out of 3 series win over Guilford Tech inches the Hurricanes up to the 4th spot in the D2 West. The Hurricanes now 11-8 overall, 5-4 in the conference, with all the opportunity this weekend to move even further up the leaderboard as they face off against the visiting number 1 first place Redhawks. To accomplish this mission, the Hurricanes are going to need to come out literally and figuratively swinging early and often. Can a Category 5 Hurricane force the Redhawks to seek shelter? Time to brush up on your ornithology. We're about to find out right here on the Louisburg Sports Network. Spectators filling in here. We got a nice crowd this afternoon with Danny Babb, myself, Bill Martone, checking out the action high atop in the broadcast booth as the Hurricanes getting their announcements just before the national anthem. Danny, welcome aboard, sir. This is your first time in the booth on the Louisburg Sports Network.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to a wonderful game here in Louisburg.
Give us a nice tight shot on Old Glory, Danny. Sophomore right-handed pitcher Simon Martone gets the start again 3 weeks in a row. Coming in with a fresh cut. Those locks, orange locks of hair, not sticking out from under that hat.
I already missed the mini mullet.
I miss the beard from the fall ball. A commanding presence when it's present.
Amen.
13 2/3 of an inning of work so far this season. 18 and 12 for strikeout and walks. 321 opposing average. Martone trying to bring down the numbers, competing every weekend, and really looking to get back on track and make a splash, join the rest of the pitching staff and those great numbers that are happening. This is the starting lineup for Catawba. We'll come back to that in a second because it's going to obstruct our view. And the first pitch, just a bit above the strike zone, as we are underway here for game one of a doubleheader between Louisburg College Hurricanes and the Catawba Redhawks. Foul ball down the right field, foul territory. The 1-1 from Martone. Visiting lineup, Krebs, Bauman, Robinson, Mills, Taylor, Thompson, Meadows, McDonald, and Byler. Bit of a cutter on the inside, just nips the first batter, Krebs. A little bit of chirping coming out of the dugouts.
Always seems to get kind of vocal with these two opponents. Not necessarily bad blood, just good, hard competition between both schools.
Swing and a miss on the first offering. It's a Pierce Bowman.
Pierce Bowman from Southern Lee High School out of Lee County. Is he playing shortstop today, Bill?
He is indeed. Good call. The 0-1 coming. Swing and a miss and a throw down to first. Danny Babb on the Panavision is what I'm going to start referring to it. A little Panasonic and panning to the side. Trying to give us those action shots as Jack Merrill makes his way back to the dugout here after spending a few on the IL.
Ooh. Very close pitch on the outside.
About 20 people so far this early top of the first with a runner on first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pickoff, not in time. The 1-2 just misses again. The hesitated throw and the pickoff gets him over at first. A pump that didn't matter as Jacob Krebs gets picked off and helps out the starting pitcher, taking care of business.
Pitcher's best friend is always picking off the guy that you gave a free bag to. It's always a plus for your pitchers.
Martone now with no runners on and 1 out. A 2-2 count in his favor against the second batter, Pierce Bauman. really hunting that front outer edge of the strike zone on the shortstop. A full count now with 1 out. Only 4, maybe 5 pitches here on with the second batter. And there it is. Gets the punch out. Looking. Martone with a big sigh of relief. This Martone, that is.
Both Martones deserve a sigh of relief there.
Back to the slab. Tone it in the Berg is what I like to call it. 2 outs, and the third batter, Alex Robinson, the left fielder. Fastball rides up just a touch.
Martone seems to have some good heat on that fastball today. See if we can get some of those batters biting on some high inside heat.
Little radar action next to our scoreboard today, a new feature. See if we can't get too distracted by it, though. 2 balls, no strikes with 2 outs. Robinson at the plate, and he fouls that one off toward the Hurricanes dugout. The 2-1, swung on, lofted into right, gets down in front of the right fielder, Peyton Shipman. Defense for the Hurricanes. File, Paul, and Shipman across the outfield left to right. Daniels, Lawrence, Wyke, and Dunn from third to first, and Cliff Almedo behind the dish receiving for the starting pitcher.
Glad to see TD Troy Daniels getting some play and action at third base today. Always a great glove to have in your infield.
Yeah, he has been terrific, along with a host of others on the hot corner.
Oh, absolutely.
Silas Mills now in the box, the catcher. I didn't recycle that, but that was bit of a cutting fastball at 89 miles an hour.
It had some definite run to it. I wouldn't have been surprised if it touched a 9.
The 1-1. And for some reason, we don't seem to be displaying. Hit through the left side, past Lawrence. File comes up with it. That was a little bit of off speed at 80.5.
Good little piece of hitting there from Catawba. Seeing eye singles don't hurt a whole lot. Giving up base hits on ground balls is not the worst thing for a pitcher. We just want to keep the ball down, keep it out of the air. Good ground ball here will get us out of the inning and get these bats warmed up for the Hurricanes.
2 on, 2 out, top of the first. Game 1 of a 3-game weekend set. And the off speed gets a called strike.
Keeps pounding that outside corner with some off-speed changeups and sliders. Really good location right now.
Foul tip off of Cliff Almedo. Brings the count to 0-2 with 2 out and 2 on. Martone looking to get out of the inning before he touches 20 pitches. Brody Taylor is the right fielder. He's in the box right now. Fly ball, left field.
Can of corn for our Hurricanes.
Martone and the Hurricanes get through the top 5 of the batting order, leaving 2 on with a pickoff and a strikeout looking of the first 2 batters, leaving Thompson, Meadows, and McDowell due up in the top of the second. We go to the home half of the first. You're on the Louisburg Sports Network. We'll be right back. Bottom of the first inning, top of the lineup for the Hurricanes.
Our spark plug second baseman, leadoff man Graham White, been really ping to miss ratio very, very positive for a leadoff man.
450 for the average coming into this afternoon, and he looks at the first 2 pitches from Cole Bowie out of Holly Springs, home to another Golden Hawk who's made his way to the pro leagues. You know who I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Mr. Carlos Rodon. Been around the league a little bit. He's sitting with the Yankees organization, if you're unfamiliar. 2 balls, 1 strike now on the leadoff.
Some very big shoes to fill coming out of that high school heritage there.
Heck yeah. And he's not the only one. There's a lot of top-tier players that have come out of the greater Raleigh Capital District of North Carolina, the old North State, the 3-1. Swung on, popped up on the right side. And the right fielder, Brody Taylor, under it. FO9 to start off the bottom half. Mr. Paul, he's always throwing me off with the opposite side at the plate. First pitch swung on and flied, sheared out of play. Eventually our Pana camera is going to get to him. And he looks at the next pitch, a called strike. 380 for the average, a homer and 19 RBIs, 463 on base.
The kid's shown a great glove in center field when playing out there.
6-3, makes it 2. Pierce Bowman over to Josh Meadows. Cam Wilson, he has been on a tear, Danny.
Kid has definitely shown some power the last 3, 4, 5 games where he's had the opportunity to get into this lineup.
400 average, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. Check swing called strike. Should have let her rip, right?
Absolutely.
1 strike on the count with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss on a horizontally run. Hard hit. 1 bounce, backhanded by the second baseman. Byler to Meadows to end the inning. Dunn, Daniels, and Shipman up for the Hurricanes in the bottom of the second. You're watching Hurricanes baseball. We'll be right back. No runs, 2 hits for the visitors after 1 inning. Martone back to the slab.
Good fastball low in the zone against the lefty.
1 ball, 1 strike on the first batter here in the top of the second, Broden Thompson. Just a touch through that 6 inches between the plate and the box.
As a pitcher, you want that. As a hitter, hitters get what they want there.
The 2-1 swung on and fouled off. Evens up the count. Thompson, the third baseman in game 1. On deck, Josh Meadows, the first baseman. So start off with the corners. The 2-2. And he gets him looking. Hannah Montana.
Great pitch sequence there. Staying inside, going high and out. Get the call. Wonderful sequence there from Martone.
Gets that fastball at 90.3, but just misses a touch low. Nice delivery. The 1-0 on the secondary.
Nice little tight slider there, probably topping around 80, 81, 82.
You guessed it, 80.8. Just misses on the inside. Lots of sounds in the stadium. The 2-1, and he almost pulled the trigger. That is Josh Meadows, the first baseman. On deck, Isaiah McDowell. The 3-1 popped up. Left side, Reese File. Under it for the catch. How you liking those controls so far, Danny?
It is, I am right now a baby elephant trying to learn how to walk without holding on to mama's trunk. This is definitely a different view and perspective of baseball that I'm not yet accustomed to, but apologize for any shakiness with the camera. We'll work out some kinks here.
The first pitch to the center fielder, Isaiah McDowell, with 2 outs, fouled off right into the backstop and spooked one of our patrons in the white hat. Lined onto the roof of the Billy Godwin clubhouse on the first base side. And Martone with 2 outs is ahead in the count, 0-2 on the 8th batter. And he gets him looking.
Martone with a wonderful face fastball at the top of the zone to get his 3rd punch out. Kid's looking really solid today.
3 looking strikeouts for the starter. Leaves Brady Byler, the 9th batter in the lineup for the Red Hawks, on deck. No runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, as we're in the middle of 2 at Frazier Field. You're watching Hurricanes baseball. Jace Dunn going to start it off for the Hurricanes in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. He looks at a first pitch called strike from Cole Bowie, a bit of an off speed. The 0-1. And Bowie comes back on the inside 3rd of the plate. The 0-2. Done. Takes the 3rd pitch, a breaking ball. Low and away off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the leadoff here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. A 0-0 score so far. Hard hit, but foul down the left field line, just past the, or just into the bullpen. An off speed that Dunn gets ahead of. What do you think the follow-up is here, Danny?
I would stay away from inside, look for something low and away, off speed. And instead he goes fastball outside and doesn't locate.
2-2.
Guess a little hitter JC is. We don't want to challenge that power on the inside.
Off speed, popped up to the shortstop. And that's one away. Troy Daniels, the third baseman for today. He's looking to keep building that average up. A couple of RBIs. He has had a terrific defensive presence.
Want to see that bat get hot and stay hot for Troy. Such a good kid. Well-rounded baseball player. You just kind of have to pull for him. Great kid.
Hard hit. Single through the middle.
And right on cue, we get that base hit that we're building more and more confidence, getting hotter at the plate.
Barreled it right up over the reaching glove of the second baseman, Brady. A couple of Wake County products, Daniels and Byler.
Must be something there in the water in southern Wake County, Bill.
Let's hope it's good. Makes good baseball players. We know that, right?
Absolutely.
Officiators for the day behind the plate, Michael Oots and Tony Daniel, singular, non-plural, on the infield. Check swing.
Way to lay off.
Out to Mr. Daniel. He said he did not go.
Get a little extra chatter from the boys from Catawba Valley. Didn't like that call.
Line drive right to the shortstop, and the throw back. Daniels gets thrown out. And the ball gets passed, so fortunate there.
Good little bit of fortune there to avoid the double up. You're always kind of in no man's land there, running on contact, but yet having to freeze and double back. Cliff Almeida, our catcher, now batting, I think, in the seventh hole today, really shown a lot of pop.
Clearly not the right graphic there for you. High fly ball, way out of play.
Kid's definitely got quick hands.
Almeida tightens up the gloves, steps back in. The 0-2. Little mid-speed at 86.8.
At 54 years old, I know not what you speak of anymore.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Troy Daniels over on first. The pitch hit past the running Troy Daniels, and he's going to stay at second.
Great little piece of backside hitting there by Cliff. Look for Steve Lawrence to stay hot. Bat has really come on strong. Always had a good glove there at short. Getting some PT there at the 6th hole. And
little dinger in the midweek for Mr. Lawrence.
Absolutely. Love that kid. Good kid.
Two out, 2 on. And Lawrence takes a high heat. And Silas Mills calls for time. Go talk to his pitcher. Some extra intel on Mr. Lawrence. 310, 552 slugging, 459 on base.
Yeah, just to add to that, Bill, he's really turned the wick up the last 2-3 weeks, getting some more playing time. Overcame a slow start with the bat at the beginning of the season. Is really hitting it good now. Mid-season form just before mid-season is always a good thing.
Troy Daniels at second for the Hurricanes. One more pitch fouled off. Makes it an 0-2 count with 2 outs and 2 on. We're in the bottom of the second inning. No score yet, but the Hurricanes threatening here with 2 runners on. High fly ball. Center field going back is McDowell, and that's a 3-run homer.
Right on cue.
Bring him in, Danny.
As Stevie rounds third, there's going to be definitely a team favorite with his boys. Well deserved, kiddo.
And the Hurricanes take a quick 3-run lead on 3 hits. And some celebrations going on in the dugout.
As if this matchup didn't need any more electricity. That little bomb there to dead centers really ignited that Hurricanes dugout.
An off-speed pitch, and Stephen Lawrence took that one yard.
Attaboy Reese. Gonna be a double to the gap. A Reese foul. Slides in.
Zoom him up tight. Let's see that celebration. Going to bring his batting gear back to Coach Shane Bogley.
Get back to the top of our order with I said it before, our spark plug, Graham White. Timely little 2-out base knock here. Get another run in. Be a great thing for the Hurricanes faithful. Trying to zoom out here, Bill, if we can get a little looser shot.
Well, we always jump to that center field cam. Got the backside of Mr. Tony Daniel, our infield officiator. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Unscored on a 3-run homer by Stephen Lawrence.
Always great to get some pop from somebody hitting in the lower third of the order where we get
hard hit left side, fumbled by the third baseman. Not going to be enough. File gets down to third, and Wyke reaches after an E5.
As I was saying earlier, having some good pop with a home run from the 8th spot, followed up by a double to the left by your 9-hole hitter, just shows the depth of hitting and the offensive power this Hurricanes lineup has.
Another fly ball center field, on the run McDowell. And it gets down between Robinson and McDowell at the wall. Another run scores. File on an RBI double from Brody Paul.
We're going to get a mound visit here from coaching staff. I think that's Coach Harvey from Catawba Valley.
Coaching staff for Catawba Valley, head coach Marshall McDonald, Rob Dudley, and Brian Harvey.
Brian Harvey, a very well-respected pitching coach. I think 2 of his sons actually played Major League ball. Guy knows a little bit about
the game,
a little bit about baseball, and more importantly, a little bit about pitching.
Talking down the sophomore, trying to get his confidence back. We saw this last year when, in all fairness, just recounting last season, Cole Bowie is a terrific pitcher, but the Hurricanes seem to have his number.
Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you are the bug. It's just a game of matchups. Some things just don't click. Great pitcher, great mechanics, good stuff.
Cam Wilson, high fly ball, left field. That'll go to the glove.
But a great inning for the Hurricanes.
Hurricanes put up 4 on 5 hits in the second to take a 4-run lead. You're watching Hurricanes baseball on the Louisburg Sports Network. Steve Lawrence with a 3-run homer. If you missed it, go back and watch it.
It was a beauty of a home run, Bill.
Yes, sir, indeedy.
So we zoom back in here to Martone. Love watching the kid pitch, and it's always a maximum effort. Love to see him pitch with a 4-run lead with a nice cushion, get free and loose. Doesn't really have to aim so much for pitches, just rear back and let it fly.
High school teammate Brady Byler holds off on the second offering. In on the hands. 1-1 on the leadoff. Top of the order coming from the on-deck circle, Jacob Krebs. He got picked off after being hit by a pitch.
You got to love the competition within the competition. Former high school teammates facing each other now in college. What a dream for both kids and both sets of parents. I'm happy for all parties involved. It's always exciting to face former teammates in bigger competition.
The 2-1. Throws the fastball at 89.6. A little bit of 2,200 RPM. And the curveball with significantly less velo misses just off the plate to fill up the count on the first batter. Hit on the ground to second, 4-3. Makes it 1. Little soft contact to start off the top of the third inning here as the Catawba Valley Redhawks traveled in from Hickory, North Carolina.
Got Jacob Krebs now, their leadoff batter. I believe he played high school ball at, I don't want to misquote it, it was either Green Level or Green Hope.
I'm thinking Hope.
Wait,
hard hit to Troy Daniels. He keeps it in front of him, and the throw gets there. 5-3 after a terrific block by the hot corner man himself.
Great play by TD there. Krebsy was a good utility player, played a lot of travel ball with several kids on this team, including
Dirtbags, I want to believe, right?
He was Dirtbags, but earlier on he played with a team out of Holly Springs, 5-star Wildcats. He was a teammate of Henry Good, Leighton Babb, as well as Ryan Hartley. So great to see all 4 of these guys competing at the next level.
2 outs, nobody on. Upper 80s misses just off the plate. Comes back with a curveball that drops a little too quick. Pierce Bauman, the shortstop, he struck out looking in his first at-bat. The 2-0. Fastball finds it there.
Simon's really locating this fastball, staying down in the zone, staying out of danger, really pitching smart today. kid's on his game.
2-1 with 2 outs and fouled off toward the Catawba Valley dugout.
As mentioned before, Bill, I really am missing the flow of locks of the red hair coming out of the hat of number 20. It's taken a little bit to get used to. I always recognize the jersey number, but like you in fall ball, I was used to the ginger beard and the hair coming out.
2-2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Follow him off, Danny.
Yes, sir. Going to get a little tight zoom in on 20 there. He's pumped up. His teammates are pumped up.
3 up, 3 down for Simon Martone and the Hurricanes on defense as they head back to the dugout. Canes up by 4 in the middle of 3. You're watching Hurricanes baseball on the Louisburg Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Settle back in with Jace Dunn.
First pitch spiked a bit on a off-speed potential attempt at a breaking ball. And he yanked that one foul. But boy, oh boy, did he have a barrel on that one.
That barrel got through the zone very, very quick. That sends a message, do not miss inside.
One ball, one strike. And the off-speed breaking ball dies off the plate into the opposite batter's box. 2-1.
I just got under that. I think it's going to be out of play here into the stands.
Jace Dunn gets the reset. Couple of dingers under his lower third there, 7 to be exact. He and Cam Wilson have been going nose to nose this season on the home runs. The 2-2. Off speed, gets ahead of it, just past a kind of
a leaping Coach Myers.
I was going to call it juking.
Juking.
Yeah.
Very athletic from our head skipper. Once a ball player, always a ball player.
Good. Cole Bowie going to the off speed quite a bit. It's up to 34 as we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And he walks him.
That is what we call a QAB, a very good quality at bat by Jace. Going deep into a count.
So a leadoff walk by Jace Dunn. Troy Daniels 1 for 1 on the day. He singled up the middle. That'll bring his average up a touch.
Knowing Troy on a personal basis, knowing he's a diehard Wolfpack fan, I'm going to have to question him sometime this season with the powder blue gear with the gloves and the shin guard.
Little Carolina blue. Shows the bunt and then swings away.
Had the pleasure of hosting Mr. Daniels at a Wolfpack tailgate at a Saturday football game. Kids, always a pleasure to be around.
About 42 people watching the game this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Send a link out to all your friends and family. One of the usual suspects. Thanks for joining us, sir. Swing and a miss by Troy Daniels.
I'd like to say hello to Coach Tulloch, man. We miss you.
Yeah, we do.
Good guy, great guy.
The mid-80s misses up and takes the count 2-2 with no outs and a runner on first. Low and away. The full count payoff. Lined, bounced, 6-4, and 3 is going to make it 2. Peyton Shipman looks at the initial offering from Cole Bowie. And it's just a bit off. And he gets him with the breaking ball off speed, out in front, 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Canes put up 4 in the bottom of the second. If you missed it, wait till tomorrow or at least after the game to go watch it. And Bowie really changing up his velocities from mid to high 80s down into the 70s. The 2-1 with 2 outs. Hard hit through the left side. And that'll go out to the left fielder.
Bowie doing his best job to change speeds, keep these Canes bats guessing, trying to throw off speed and fastball counts in the reverse. And Canes have just been one step ahead today with putting up now 6 hits through 3 2/3 inning. None bigger than the second inning dinger by Stevie Lawrence.
First pitch to Almedo. Chases after a high off-speed pitch. Through the left side with 2 outs. Pick off, not in time. Funny that picked up on the radar.
Oh, really?
Totally 90 degrees. I don't know.
Good defensive swing there by Cliff, fighting off a inevitable strike 3.
Two out and a runner on first. Shipman, after Daniels ahead of him, grounded into a double play, 6-4-3. Pick off not in time. I should have just stayed on that shot, Danny. I cut to a straightaway shot. Low and away, and Shipman runs.
Standing still. You gotta love going in standing on a steal. It's not a pass ball or a wild pitch.
Hard hit, line drive. That'll get down
That's
for at least
an
RBI single. And it goes to the fence, so a double.
As we get a tight shot of a celebration there at second base by Cliff. Got another mound visit, this time coming by Coach McDonald. It's always great to get to an opposing team's bullpen early in a game. We'll have to see. We got a right-hander coming in from the bullpen. I hadn't picked up on a jersey number yet, Bill.
Field camera.
Try to zoom in here myself, see if we can get some information.
Just a quarter turn, and we'll be able to see it. He keeps going the wrong way. 5 is the magic number. So Cole Bowie puts up 56 pitches.
5, I believe, is Chase Arrington, if I'm getting the information right. I know Chase played at North Raleigh Christian Academy for the Knights there. I think he had a red shirt a couple of years ago. I know the family, again, try not to be too personal here, but just having a child involved with the program, playing ball and against kids from other programs. I don't have all the specs. I think Chase has a sub 6 ERA. Kid's got some good heat on his fastball, a wide variety of off-speed pitches.
Cole Bowie puts up 2 2/3 innings of work, gives up 8 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts, facing 16. He gave up 3 doubles, a home run.
Again, it's always great for a team to get into an opposing team's bullpen very early in a game.
Chase Arrington.
Yeah, looking at some season stats for Chase, he's had 16 2/3 innings pitched this year, allowed about, I believe that's 18 hits with 14 strikeouts, with an opposing batting average just under 300. See if we can get some more magic out of that bat of Steve Lawrence.
Two strikes with 2 outs and a runner on second. The off-speed pitch gets him. The 0-2, swing and a miss. 1 left on, 1 run scored. As Chase Arrington gets the Red Hawks out of the inning, behind an exiting Cole Bowie. You're watching Hurricanes baseball. We'll be right back. Five runs on 7 hits for the Hurricanes. No runs, 2 hits for Catawba Valley. Trying to think of a kind of a cute nickname for the Hurricanes, kind of like the South Wake Shakes for the Holly Springs Salamanders. Best I could come up with, Danny, Swirly Storms. Martone looking at Alex Robinson. He singled and was left on second base in the first inning. Trying to work the inside on the lefty. Give me a sound check, Danny. I think we might have lost you. There we go.
Some of your viewers may actually appreciate that.
Fastball by Martone. 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs as we just start the top of the 4th inning. Canes by 5. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. I wish I could tell you what that pitch was. You know, you'd think I should know of all people, but honestly.
It was just a good low, hard fastball.
The 2-2 just misses on the inside.
Martone doing a great job working both sides of the plate, low on both sides.
Michael Oots behind the plate. Tony Daniel on the infield for the first game. Full count. Swing and a miss.
Attaboy. Simon is one of the inaugural members of the self-appointed Shove Club here at Louisburg.
Shove Club. I have not been told about this.
You got to know. You got to be a member to be. You got to be on the end, Bill, to
on
be
the inside
to know about the Shove Club. You'll have to ask Martone, Babb, Chamberlain, Henry Good. Those guys have a little banner amongst themselves about the Shove Club.
Just off the left hand.
Just clip the elbow there. After a not so great and desirable performance this summer in Summer League ball, Martone and Babb came up to me after a game and said, "How'd you like the view of the Shove Club today?" And it kind of stuck. And even on bad performances, bad to good, they are the Shove Club.
Runner on first, no outs. Brody Taylor at the plate. Check swing. And he went, says our field umpire. Taylor flied out to Reese File in left field. Pickoff, not in time. Good action by the righty. He has definitely rose to the occasion here in his sophomore year, working the pickoff move more than I have ever seen.
Absolutely. Good footwork, good spin, good hard throw, accurate. Doesn't get wild with it over there.
The 0-1.
Good miss, outside slider.
Almedo trying his best to persuade.
I'll have to give Cliff his flowers as well. He has shown a lot of improvement behind the dish as the season's progressed, framing pitches, helping his pitchers gain some strikes.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Inside heat.
When you're running in on rails on the hands at 90, though, you don't need a lot of help framing there. Simon is putting in a great day of work here at Louisburg.
Four strikeouts on the day so far.
Pickoff moved to first.
Just not in time on the camera switching from yours truly.
I'll take the heat on that one, Bill. That's my bad.
Yeah, I think I know what was causing our problems, Danny. I was resting something on our audio.
Whew. Good pitch sequence there by Martone. Got a 2-2 count. Still doesn't have to give in to give anything hittable over the heart of the plate. Can still choose a spot and attack.
The 2-2. Fouled off out of play. So a strikeout to start the inning, hit by pitch on the second batter, Silas Mills. And now we have Brody Taylor with a 2-2 count, 1 out and 1 on. Runner goes. The throw is going to be defensive indifference. English on that one, Danny.
Yes, sir. Good tight spin right on the slider away. Wouldn't be surprised if he has to fight that same pitch off again.
Full count with 1 out and a runner on second. Right, oh, just past the diving, jumping Stephen Lawrence. It could have been a line out, and 1 run's going to score.
I agree. I think the timing was just a little off there.
Just to the side. That ball was glove high, just past Lawrence. He dove and stretched and gave it everything he got, but the glove just snuck to the side a little too much.
Good pitch. Just missed on the inside.
Broden Thompson, the third baseman, struck out looking to start off the second inning. Pickoff not in time, and neither is my camera switching.
We'll blame it on us sun gazing in this wonderful weather. Never know what you're going to get in spring baseball, 38 or 78. It's always a coin toss.
And he gets them.
And the pickoff at first.
Second of the season for Martone. Takes care of his own business, cleaning his own laundry.
Not just the second of the season, second of the game.
Yeah, third of the season. My apologies.
Picked off Krebs earlier in the first after a leadoff walk, and then picks up the kid that gets an RBI off of him. Way to get back at it, Simon.
Josh Meadows now on the left side.
Couldn't glove it.
Jace Dunn kind of went with it and unfortunately deflected it away from himself toward second and outfield. So an infield base hit. Hard to say if that should be an E3 or a base hit. I'll score it as a base hit.
I think I would agree and score a base hit. Guy going to his arm side, having the glove spin, throw it out. Speedy guy, he might have beat that out.
Meadows should be careful, though. Martone now showing his ability to pick off, and hard hit through the right side. That goes out to Peyton Shipman. Back-to-back singles now, 3 in the inning.
Simon's a veteran of this. He's been down this path before. He knows he's a ground ball away of getting in the dugout, getting our bats warmed back up again. 1 pitch away, 1 ground ball.
Need some soft contact. Bottom of the order. Well, I have Brady Byler, but this is looking like Isaiah McDowell, so I'm off by 1.
Foul ball off to the right side.
That was very interesting. I had Alex Robinson starting off with a strikeout, then Mills with a hit by pitch. He eventually scored. Brody Taylor singled, pickoff of Thompson, and then Meadows and McDowell. So what did I miss?
I'm not quite sure. Had to lean on the expertise of our PA announcer, Angel. Angel over here to give us some insight.
He's shaking his head, too.
Angel's a man of
Few
words, but when he speaks, people listen.
Off speed.
There's that
Slips coming out of the box. Steve Lawrence over 6'3".
As Martone gives a nod to his slick glove shortstop. We'll take you into another break. Get a little action here of our guys coming in to get their props from Cliff Almeida.
1 run scores on some trio of hits. Brady Byler left in the on-deck circle. Canes lead by 4 as we go to the bottom of 4 here on the Louisburg Sports Network. You're watching Hurricanes baseball. Don't go anywhere, folks. Start of the inning, bottom of the batting order, and somebody's getting a phone call, letting it ring pretty loud. First pitch called strike from Chase Arrington.
Reese Fowl doubled to the left field wall his last at bat. See if we can get a redo on that opportunity.
Got to swing the bat to make that happen. Al steps back in. Arrington deals, and the mid-80s fastball down the middle gets fouled off out of play. The 0-2 breaking ball, and it looked like Chase Arrington kind of slipped off the rubber.
He had a little unsteady footing there. I think his lead foot when it planted kind of slid and rolled on him. He's lucky to avoid an injury there.
Off speed, 2-2. Lots of support out of the Hurricanes dugout.
Silas Mills did a good job trying to sell that for the throw down to first and influence the call.
The 2-2 fouled off. Arrington on the bump. Reese File in the box. Inside. Off speed. Doesn't quite get it. That is the location that he was after.
Good tight curve ball.
60 folks joining us. Please be generous if you can. And
Great
Arrington
by Reese.
outside. Little frustration for the reliever. Top of the order now with Graham White. One of the many red-hot bats. And the pickoff, we missed it. It occurred at first. And that took care of File, who got caught sleeping after drawing the walk. So 1 out, nobody on. Unfortunate for the Hurricanes. But if there's anybody who's going to get something started right now, it's going to be this man right here, Reese File.
Absolutely.
That low strike zone called on a first pitch.
Graham's shown a lot of hitting prowess this season, hitting a lot of balls right back up the box and right up the middle past the pitcher.
Outside off the plate, evens up the count, 1 apiece with 1 out and nobody on. I need to talk to the patrons about putting their phones on mute a little earlier with the old school telephone ring.
I feel like I was inside a phone booth there.
Catches the corner. Michael Oots behind the dish. Tony Daniel across the in. Swing and a miss. Gets him on an off-speed curveball. When I guess he was looking for the fastball. 2 outs, Brody Paul. That rascal is always our left-hander. Arrington ahead, 0-1 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Arrington showing good zip on the fastball for Catawba. Probably topping somewhere around 88.
87, just shy of 88. Yeah, that was a pretty blatant frame job, but you got to give him credit for trying. Silas Mills drawing the glove from the opposite batter's box to center.
Hey, you got to sell it.
Almost overdone. Two and 2. Nobody on. And the heat on the inside at 88. Fights it off, fills up the count.
Good defensive swing, just to,
I should say, fights it off on a full count.
Yeah, as the old saying goes, keep nibbling till you get a cookie.
Bottom of the 4th, Canes up by 4. A flurry in the bottom of the 2nd, the payoff.
Oh,
high fly ball, going to be short. And it drops in before the first baseman, second baseman, and right fielder nearly collide. Brody Taylor in right, Joshua Meadows and Brady Byler all converging in foul territory down the right field line out of frame. And kind of thank goodness nobody got hurt. The communications are just sparse. A redo on the ball from Chase Arrington.
Another good at-bat by a Hurricanes batter. Not always having to get a base hit to be successful. Just keep running those pitch counts up on the bullpen. Make them use more arms.
The payoff. Gets him looking.
Great pitch there by Arrington.
No runs, no hits, no errors as the Hurricanes go 3 up, 3 down, leaving Cam Wilson on deck for the Swirly Storms, still leading by 4 as we go to the top of 5. You're watching Hurricanes baseball on the Louisburg Sports Network. We'll be right back. Back at Frazier Field, Hurricanes, Louisburg versus Catawba Valley. And a first pitch called strike to start off the top of the 5th inning. Martone at 67 pitches, trying to eat up innings as the starting pitcher.
And doing a wonderful job at it. It's always, as a pitcher, to look down and see a quiet bullpen, you know you're absolutely doing your job and doing it effectively. I know there'll be some scurrying, obviously, just the start of the 5th to get arms ready in the event of needing it, but it's always comforting for a pitcher to look down and not to see somebody that's waiting to come in over your shoulder.
Well, they're coming in now just as a
formality to warm up. I know I saw Babb heading down to the bullpen, I believe, in rotation today. He's scheduled to be first out of the pen from what I hear.
Just over Martone's left shoulder. Crime, Leighton Babb.
Oh, what a absolute hammer.
Off speed, 82. Got Byler out front.
As the old saying goes, throw him a chair. Well
5th
done.
strikeout.
Well done by Martone.
2 pickoffs.
Should be our leadoff batter, Jacob Krebs.
Good day in the office for the starter. And Krebs hit by pitch and picked off and grounded out 5-3 to Troy Daniels. And that one foul out of play.
Kid's got a really, really good swing. Stocky guy, build, good ball player.
Yeah, definitely see him moving on into a 4-year program. Should be interesting.
He was an original commit to Longwood. I don't know what path brought him to Catawba, but kid was always a banger at the plate. I'm sure Martone probably faced him within high school realm at some time.
Well, they actually played on a Legion team together.
Did they really?
Yes, they did.
So again, some of those competitions within the competition.
2 pitches back to back in the just shy of 85 for Jacob Krebs.
Always try to be impartial when you're calling and commentating on somebody.
Absolutely,
you know.
doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he is a ball player by all stretch.
And I'm actually good friends with his dad, Jason. Jason's a great guy.
I know him too. I've got his number.
Buffalo Bills fan. He's a member of the Bills Mafia.
Martone misses on the 0-2 with a fastball at 91.3.
Yeah, he's definitely hitting those nines, as these guys are always loving to hit on the radar gun.
Yeah, it motivated me to get it into the broadcast.
Boy.
And he gets him.
And Martone absolutely lets out a yell. You know what that meant to him. Great heater on the inside.
The frustration had been mounting.
Absolutely. He is filling it up and feeling it today. This is great. This isn't a coming out party for Martone. This is just Martone doing what Martone can do. 2
back-to-back strikeouts now. Pierce Bowman, he went down looking. Hard ground ball. Lawrence dives, gets it.
By Steve. That's all right.
And a great damage control by the shortstop. Deep in the hole, backhanded, diving stop.
And as a pitcher, you love seeing your infielders get down and dirty like that. It didn't change the outcome of the play, but you love seeing effort like that by your middle infielders.
Fastball to Bowman gets him to first, and now we have Alex Robinson, the left fielder. He struck out in the 4th in his last at-bat. Just shoving there. The Shove Club.
the president of El Shove Club.
El Presidente.
Yes, sir. It's nice to see them be so serious trying to get to the next level, but still having that ease of being able to joke around. I think you and I mentioned it before at a dinner, you know, even though your teammates.
The 0-1 just misses off the plate.
Even though you're teammates with a guy, you know, there's always a competition within the competition. Everybody's trying to get to the next level from JUCO to a D1, D2. It's just great to see the camaraderie that some of these boys have that really are pulling for each other.
Swing and a miss on the inside. God, almost the shin music.
So I'd say that I think that caught a shin guard by
coming down the pike, and then it just took a hard turn.
Yeah, nice back foot slider by Martone.
2 out, runner on first, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wants that same pitch, just hung it a little. I feel like he could get him again, that back foot slider. Get out of the inning. I think you'll see a raucous celebration if that does happen. Stayed away with a fastball. We should be running on the commitment to the pitch. Martone always could work a throw over to first, catch him off guard here.
The payoff pitch just loses him on the outside. First walk by my count, committed or given up by Martone. And it will draw at least a mound visit by Coach Bryce Myers. No handout just yet, so.
Just more than likely just a pep talk. Get into your pitcher, let him know where he's at. Hey, we got runners at first and second. We need a ground ball. We don't need anything special here. Keep doing what you're doing. It's been working. Nothing's really been truly barreled. We just don't want to make a mistake over the heart of when we've been ahead of batters. It's just kind of one of those customary mound visits. Hey, keep doing what you're doing.
Bab probably in the middle of his warm-up at this point, down in the bullpen behind Jace Dunn there in your
I see him.
View.
Just doing some general stretching, not even throwing yet. We're not in a spot where we're looking for a relief pitcher yet.
2 on, 2 out. Silent. Martone again goes on the inside against Mills, who kind of hangs the hands in. Looking for that same result that he came up with.
Yeah, you're wanting to jam him, just get a cheap little grounder here, little weak ground ball.
Got to make sure not to hit the hands, though. The 1-0. And he gets him chasing on a cutting off-speed pitch, actually. 1-1 count, 2 outs. First and second, as the Canes holding on to a 4-run lead in the top of the 5th inning. Martone at 83 pitches. The 1-1. Oh, wow, that was close. Whew.
We're about to load the bags with a hit by pitch there. We got new life there. Kid's going to attack. He's staying committed to pitching Mills inside. Long arms, big frame, didn't want to miss over the heart of the plate.
And the 2-1. Right down Broadway on a fastball.
That had to have been well upper 8s there.
88.
Touche.
2-2-2 with 2 on. Deuce is wild. And the pitch just misses on the outside.
Great pitch location. Great location.
Mills with some terrific plate discipline. Did not chase. Little 2-seam with some run on it.
Absolutely. Great pitch. Just didn't get the call.
The payoff pitch. Fouled off.
Another good one. Good duel here with Mills and Martone.
Cliff Almedo calls time. Going to make a little mound visit. Try to help out his starting pitcher. 5 Ks.
None would be bigger than right now. Full count, runners at first and second with 2 outs. Really want to get this dugout pumped back up. If we could get it out here without another run on the scoreboard.
Payoff pitch. You know, an unfortunate outcome there, but
check swing, catches the back of the forearm on the batter.
2 hit by pitches for Silas Mills. And Brody Taylor single, steps in. Pressure cooker situation now for the veteran sophomore.
Yeah, we're in it now. We gotta dig down deep, find what's inside here, and
definitely a character building situation. Martone asking for time. And it looks like he's going to go from the stretch to the windup.
Yep.
Knew well enough to ask for time before he transitioned.
Absolutely. Got to let the umpire know you're going from stretch to wind up or reverse.
Popped up, and that will be out of play.
Great start to the bat. Get ahead.
As a pitcher, I have to imagine now more than ever, you have to really get your chess game on.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. You can't afford to get behind, leave something to the plate that you had to throw. You don't have anywhere to put him. You really have to attack, but real important to jump ahead in the count.
The 0-1. Whew. Got some questions here in the booth from Angel Moreno and Brennan Kaiser off to our side.
Didn't get the benefit of a low strike in the zone there.
And the 1-1.
Attaboy. Way to get back on it, Martone.
No questions asked there. With the middle fastball, brings the count up to 1-2 with 2 outs and bases tied up. Fly ball, shallow right field. Graham White backing up.
Attaboy. As Martone celebrates with his teammates. Well done, kid. Way to pitch himself out of a jam.
Gets a soft fly ball on an off-speed pitch with bases loaded and 2 outs, 3 left on, no runs score, and Martone goes into the dugout with his Hurricanes and a 4-run lead.
Not sure if that will be the end of the day for Martone. If so, well-deserved round of applause. Hope to see him back out there for the 6th. Great effort. Should be roughly 80 pitches, did you say, Bill?
Give you that count here in 1 second. 94 total pitches, so I'd say he's pulled the ripcord. Martone, a good 5 solid innings of performance for the right-hander, giving up 6 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 7 Ks, 4 of which are looking. Faced 23 batters and put up 94 pitches. That's 3 weeks in a row that Martone has gone to a 5th inning and crested 90 total pitches, really showing some sophomore season endurance.
And just shows great dependability. Coaching staff's willing to give him those 90 pitches to run deep into innings, save the bullpen for Saturday's 2nd game and Sunday.
Going to take this moment to inform our viewing public, Danny, of their opportunity to support the Hurricanes. Texting Roll Canes to 44321. Use the QR code or even the tiny URL that's in the show notes or in the live chat off to the side. All of your support is greatly appreciated. I know you're all very grateful for the terrific award-winning coverage
Absolutely.
that the Louisburg Sports Network is bringing to you live from behind the backstop here at Frazier Field. Danny Babb and Bill Martone giving you play-by-play commentary. But rest assured, any donations that you should choose to make will not go to the pockets of either of us, volunteers as we are.
Give to this organization, give till it hurts.
Give to the future players.
Absolutely. Wonderful school, wonderful community, wonderful heritage here.
Yeah, the history is deep. 68 years, too many titles to count on the walls behind us and in the books. Asked Coach Frazier last year in an interview, how many? And he said, a lot.
I had the pleasure of speaking to him outside the concession stand a couple of games ago. Wonderful human being, nice man.
Yeah, terrific individual. Fly ball.
To right center field. Your center fielder should get underneath that.
Cam Wilson with the FO8 to start off the 5th inning. A flurry of activity in the 2nd as the Hurricanes dug into Cole Bowie, the starting pitcher. But since then, Chase Arrington has
really settled the Canes bats down. He's shown great command of his pitches. He's really kept the Canes bats at bay for the last 2 1/3.
Fastball, swing and a miss. By Jace Dunn, JD.
Jace always seems so loose. Knows he takes it serious, but, I mean, he's just got a great demeanor for a baseball player. Great first baseman over there as well. Good pop in the bat.
Came up during the week to do some work on the hardware, and Jace let me in the door. And you're right. He's just a great kid.
Yeah, good kid.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and nobody on. We're in the home half of the 5th, as they say in broadcasting. And he looks at a breaking ball that finds the terracotta dirt in front of home plate.
As you said earlier, Jace Dunn, a good kid on a team full of good kids.
Arrington deals. High.
Layoff.
Reaches across and flares that one into the Tar River behind the Billy Godwin clubhouse.
May have been ball 4, but at the same time got to be committed to getting on base, not looking at strike 3.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the keys to the game if I could remember everything. Hard hit chopper on the left side, backhanded by the shortstop. A jumping throw. Gets Jace Dunn at first for a 2nd out, 6-3, an absolute Derek Jeter by the shortstop, Pierce Bowman.
As they say, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. That is a highlight reel from Pierce Bowman. Great play, young man.
On that note, you're not going to hear it, but our folks at home will. I'll give that to Pierce. He deserved it.
Oh, absolutely. Kid's got to get his flowers on a play like that. Showed great range and wonderful arm strength and accuracy to throw out a running Jace Dunn.
Swing and a miss on a fastball, a little bit high. I don't know if that would have been called a strike.
TD's hungry here. Good layoff there.
Gets the inner portion of the strike zone. I'm not going to say the plate because I kind of think it was in that.
It was in that moderate zone, but, I mean, still a great pitch. Pitcher's pitch.
It was definitely a pitcher's pitch.
You definitely want it called when your guy's on the hump as well. So it's
foul ball on a 1-2. Keeps the count still. And we have 2 outs with nobody on. Chase Arrington. Let's see if we get some mid-game stats on the young lad. 2 innings of work. Put up 33 pitches, having faced.
And a majority of those pitches being strikes. He's shown great command, good velocity. What you want to see in a pitcher. Just got to get these Canes bats alive and barreling up some balls, putting them in some gaps.
Says he only has faced 6. And Daniels fighting to stay in there, looking to get himself on base.
Yeah, he got the strikeout to end the first inning. He came in and then retired the side in order last inning, and now 2 up and 2 down this inning.
Arrington deals a high breaking ball at just under 80 miles an hour. Goes 12, maybe supposed to come 6, but it just does the old 12-12.
Hung at 12.
Full count, payoff pitch now to Troy Daniels. Hard hit right back to Arrington.
Look what I found.
And a 1-3.
Good play. Good play by the pitcher, Chase Arrington.
As the Red Hawks come in after holding the Hurricanes scoreless for 2 innings.
And look, we got a return of Martone going into the 6th. We're going deep. Kid's shown no let up. As the old saying goes, we're going to ride him until he sweats.
Or at least till he hits 100. Hurricanes with a 4-run lead here at Frazier Field. We'll be right back. Back to Frazier Field with the starting sophomore, Simon Martone, back on the bump as he comes in with 94 pitches thrown so far through 5 innings, trying to give his partner in crime, Leighton Babb, every opportunity to come in and have an easy day at the office. Martone with 7 strikeouts so far to his credit. And just misses a little bit off.
He was out, though. Good 6 inches out there. Good pitch location. Just keep nibbling, keep nibbling.
Comes back on the inside and gets that one under the hands. Well played.
Master class by Martone, working both sides of the plate. Kid's really, really in a groove right now.
The 1-1 on the leadoff batter, Broden Thompson. And he gets ahead of a moderate velo pitch at 84, but he rolls it over into the dugout of the Hurricanes.
I think that was just a very good hard change up there.
And the 1-2.
Yes, sir.
Gets him looking.
Can I help you, sir? No, thank you. Just looking.
Martone starts off another inning with a strikeout.
And he is pumped.
That is his 4th inning, that he has started out with a strikeout on an off-speed breaking ball. Just freezes the batter. Josh Meadows.
Here we
he
go.
Looks out at first base, and Martone seems to be dialed here as he's closing in on 100 pitches.
Kid's grooving it. He knows he's on a limited pitch count here, and he is really attacking these batters. Love to see a craftsman at work. Kid is just on top of it right now. He is, as they say, in a zone. Just get out of his way. Cliff keeps calling a clean game. He's not shaking off any pitches. He's attacking.
The 0-2. Tries to go with the heat on the outside. 89-8 at 100 pitches.
You're topping at 90 at your 100th pitch. Your arm's in good shape. You've put in the conditioning. You put in the work. Kid's turned in one heck of a performance today. Had a boy, and he is pumped.
Martone puts the sword.
Martone with the sword. Hadn't seen the sword this year from Martone, but when you get them on their heels, get them off balance and swinging, the sword comes out and the dugout's going crazy. They're swording over there.
82.8 on the secondary pitch. And Isaiah McDowell comes in with the heat on the offside of the plate.
Just to add, as a parent of a ball player, there's nothing more enjoyable watching a kid do what he loves, doing it well, seeing him get excited doing what he's doing, You look at that crowd over there in that Louisburg dugout. They have his back. They are on his shoulders right now.
Big exhale from the sophomore. 1-1 with 2 outs for Martone. Hard hit left field. That'll get down for a base hit as Graham White gets to it. Gets the ball back to himself quickly. Going to go right back to work. What do you think? 2 outs? Do you
reached his pitch count here, and
Coach
Myers is coming. I know he wants it. He wants to stay, and I want it.
Out to the bullpen, and Leighton Babb's going to come in and relieve Martone at 105 pitches.
And a wonderful round of applause from the Louisburg faithful here. Well done, kid. Well done.
Getting all the congratulations.
Have
from
a
his
day,
teammates.
Martone.
And we're going to see Leighton Babb coming in here in a minute.
He gets some last-second instructions from Coach Myers, letting him know what's in store here, what he expects, what he wants. No pressure with a 4-run lead, or is that a 5-run lead? 4-run lead, runner on first. We need a ground ball, get out of this.
9 strikeouts for Martone on the day. Faced 26 batters, 3 flyouts, 3 groundouts, 105 total pitches. Has given up 1 run on 7 hits, having gone 5 2/3 of an inning.
Wonderful performance by Simon Martone. He's pumped, his dugout's pumped. Let's see if Babsy can hold this down and keep it going. I think
these two have been partners in crime for at least the last 3 weekends. On a Game 1 start with Martone, he's finally risen to the occasion, stepped back up on the mound, towed the slab the way he knows he can, and his teammate has been red hot.
We just hope he stays as hot, just keeps this train rolling that Martone put on the tracks today.
Leighton Babb with a 4.26 ERA leads the team from the pitching staff. He's put up 19 innings of work. He has a .230 opposing batting average, otherwise known as .230. Has 27 strikeouts to 7 walks on 74 batters faced. Absolutely dominating from the right side. Not much you can complain about for Leighton Babb as he looks to get his way to a quick out to finish off the top of the 6th inning. Brady Byler, he started the inning with a strikeout. First pitch just off the plate, a touch as Babb looks to dial in the zone. 1 on and 2 out with the second baseman. Oof, that was a nice.
Right down Broadway, a little high in the zone for a, I'm not going to say a short batter, but
no, he's on the smaller side. He's definitely not a 6'5" guy. It's okay. Not saying anything disparaging.
No.
Lower outside corner, picks up the strike. 2-1 with 2 outs. And when Babb has been dealing for the last 3 weeks, look out, folks. Fly ball, out of play.
Just out of reach over the top of the Billy Godwin clubhouse here. Babb seems to be in attack mode here and doesn't want to give in, just go right at him.
Runner at first with 2 outs. Byler is grounded out and struck out in his 2 at-bats so far. Reaches off of the foot. Graham White can't get to it as he dives and gives a dirty effort, but not enough to stop it.
Guess who retrieved the last foul ball out toward the Tar River? Your starting pitcher, number 20, Simon Martone. Kid put in a day of work in the office. Ultimate teammate chasing foul balls down.
So
Can't speak
Byler,
higher more for a kid's character.
Byler reaches on a single up the middle. McDowell down at second, 2 outs. And the heater. Well, it didn't look like heat on the radar, but
that was a change up there.
thank you. Not too proud to admit my mistakes. There's Byler with no hold from Jace Dunn.
Another right down the middle, and Jacob Krebs. Former teammates going at it here. Babb and Krebs played travel ball together for about 2.5 seasons.
Back-to-back off-speed pitches from Babb. An 0-2 count with 2 out and 2 on.
He's wanting that one particular pitch here. Challenged him inside with the heater. Early in his performance, Babb hitting 87 on the gun on the inside fastball.
So 2 changeups and a fastball to Krebs. Seeing a variety now from the reliever. The 0-2 swung on. Even further off speed.
Yep. It's taken him a while, but he has finally learned you can be successful as a pitcher, not having to break bats, pitch around bats, not having to overpower everybody.
Don't need to make firewood.
Nope. You can be a pro and do it the right way. You don't have to knock the bat out of everybody's hand.
Pitch to the batter on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Leighton Babb deals a breaking ball.
Got him.
Gets him.
Eddie's pumped.
Leighton
Don't
Babb.
see too much enthusiasm out of Leighton Babb. The kid got pumped up there.
A stoic young man, but not after putting down his former teammate, Jacob Krebs.
And who's the first person to reach for him in the dugout? You got it, 20, Simon Martone.
A 1-2 punch from Martone and Babb to close out the inning and bring the Hurricanes back to the plate with Shipman, Almeida, and Lawrence. You're watching Hurricanes baseball. We'll be right back.
As we get back to live action here at the bottom of the 6th inning for your hometown Hurricanes. I think this is Peyton Shipman we have leading off, the home of the 6th. Chase Harrington still on the mound for your Catawba Valley Redhawks. Kid's put in good work in his 3 1/3 innings. Great hit there by Peyton Shipman to start off the inning. Our first base runner against Harrington. Not necessarily a chink in the armor, but a good start for the Hurricane faithful. We got our slugging catcher, Cliff Almeida, coming up now. Cliff's shown a lot of power this year, hitting for a high average. I think we're over 400 batting for the season, aren't we, Bill?
Well, we would be.
Blame it on the new guy for being the broadcast
Fly ball
jinx.
right field.
Going to be no tag action there, and screwing to get back to first.
So a quick 1 pitch, 1 out after Shipman reaches.
And now Steve Lawrence, our shortstop, digging in. Steve's 1 for 2 today with a 3-run homer in the second inning. Provided a lot of pop. Got this offense really banging.
Swinging bunt on the right side. That'll be 3 unassisted in the base path, and that's almost a sack.
Yeah.
Almost call that a sack bunt, I guess, but maybe a sack hit of sorts. It's not really scoring a run, but it advances Shipman down to second.
Just caught a glimpse of our Game 2 starter, Anthony Dorner, making his way over to the pitch and warming up area to do his stretching and plyo balls. Kids put in wonderful performances this year. Can't wait to see him shove it in Game 2.
Reese File with a single and a walk on the day. Arrington picks up a strike on an off-speed breaking ball with 2 outs and a runner on second. RBI opportunity for File. Fly ball, right side.
Going to be trouble.
And
caught in foul territory by the right fielder.
Arrington gets out of trouble. And the Hurricanes back to the defense. You're watching Louisburg College Hurricanes baseball. We'll be right back. Leighton Babb back on the bump. Came in to get the final out in the top of the 6th inning. Holds off a scoring threat. And the first pitch to start the inning, called strike. Two back-to-back strikes. And Leighton Babb looks like he's right back in that hot form that he was in last 3 weekends. And the 0-2. Very, very close. Almost felt like the umpire just didn't want to give him that.
Just good cheese there. That was
so quick.
Uncle Charlie over the outside corner didn't get the call. Great pitch. He's been working hard on that curveball.
The 1-2 to Pierce Bauman. Am I saying that right? Is it Bauman or Bowman?
Chris Bowman. Pierce Bowman.
Bowman. I have a terrible reputation for hacking up last names that are not, like 3 letters.
Or Smith.
Cat, dog. I think our radar's a little off there at 109 miles an hour.
Kid's been pumping some iron, but I don't think he's pumped quite that much.
Full count now on the leadoff batter. Pierce Bowman.
Gave up there.
Tried. Well, that kind of went a lot further than I expected.
Babs really cut down on the walk ratio this year. Don't like to see leadoff walks in any inning.
Definitely going to have to go out there and unsmudge our lens on center field.
Hey, a smudgy lens in center field is better than no lens at all, though. That's a great element to add out there for our fans at home.
Pickoff not in time.
Speaking of fans, we got a great crowd today here. There's probably in excess of 150 people here today. Good crowd.
Yeah, great crowd. Great crowd here for the Hurricanes.
Bab falling behind batters is not where he wants to.
Trying to dig himself a hole there on the mound. Something sticking out he doesn't like. Swing and a miss.
Ground ball here, make up for that leadoff walk.
Two, no outs. Runner on first. Getting the old midday glitches on the cameras. You got to always enjoy that.
A little high in the zone there. Whew. Little inside. Bab kind of frustrated with the lack of call there, working both sides of the plate, not getting anything to his liking. Quick mound visit from Coach Bogley, the pitching coach.
Lots of activity verbally, vocally, audibly from the Catawba Valley side. And I think really, quite frankly, the Hurricanes just should answer back with their own chirps. I'm sure they're putting out some, but
a little quieter there. Bab, he doesn't listen to the noise. There's always a mental game to this other than the physical game. You just kind of
get those ears locked in.
Yeah, you don't get rattled.
Silas Mills now with a single and 2 HBPs. Again, those hands kind of sit a little hanging in front of his chest. Well, a little behind him now.
Good pick by Cliff Almeida there on the slider in the dirt. Bab needs to just tighten up the mechanics a little bit here. Just kind of let it fly, stop aiming.
The 1-0. Almeida blocks it and holds the runners. Washed the car the other day, came out in the morning, pollen all over it. So I'm gonna guess that's what our smudging is all about here on our center field camera. Backhanded by
third.
Troy.
Attaboy, double play. Way to get yourself out of a jam there, young man. Ground ball to third.
5-3 gets the force, and then the runner, the batter.
Great play there by TD Troy Daniels. Ground ball is always a pitcher's best friend. Dug himself a deep hole there with 2 leadoff walks and get the ground ball. Just what you want out of your pitcher. No, another ground ball. Get you out and you'll get your dugout, get the momentum going back on the Hurricane side.
2 out and a runner on second. First pitch gets away from Almeida, and a runner will advance. That is Alex Robinson, as Brody Taylor is in the box. He popped out to Graham Wyke in the 5th, to end the fifth, and he singled in the fourth and with a fly out to end the first to Reese File out in left field.
Leighton Babb is really falling in love with his slider, starting off every batter with his slider, really spiking it, just really committed to throwing it, just really needs to. He's declared to the field umpire that he'll be throwing for the windup versus the stretch now. Goes right back to a fastball. Should have been upper eights, probably 87, 88-ish.
Just shy 86, but it could be a little off with our velo. Never know. True exact off the hand. Almost gets the outside at 87.
He's got to show a little maturity here. He's getting a little disgruntled with the umpire at home plate, not liking some of the calls. He's showing it. Don't ever like to see that. Just kind of grind it.
The 2-1 is flared out of play on the left side. That'll be well out of play for the defense, Hurricanes defense. An 87-mile-an-hour fastball there.
And Leighton Babb's been down this road enough to know that the more disgruntled and the more displeasure you show toward an umpire, those strike zones tend to tighten up a little bit. He's going to get back at it here.
And it looks like our field microphone finally died. We'll have to pick up our backup out the window.
Maybe it's just the raucous crowd here at Frazier Field today really frying out the mic. We got a full count here with a runner on third.
Curveball misses on the inside.
Got a lot of disgruntled Hurricanes in white uniforms over there, just really not liking the call there. He's still attacking. Great curveball.
Yeah, they some high heat. Swing and a miss.
Good changeup blowing
So
away.
I asked the question after last weekend, what was working, right? And then asked the follow-up, which was, do you ever decide just to camp on that one pitch if that's all that's working? I mean, I know there's risk in that, of course. They time it up. But, you know, when all else fails and it's the only thing you're able to get in the zone and get a good call on,
just keep pounding it.
Sometimes you got to ride that horse till it's dead.
He's been nibbling both sides of the plate, really attacking, really being smart about it, not giving up any barrels. But
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on at the corners.
Babb with the step off there, just didn't feel comfortable. He really wants to send this crowd into a frenzy here if he could get a punch out or a.
Thompson has had 2 strikeouts looking on the day. Swing and a miss.
Third swinging. Way to work yourself out of a jam, young man. His Hurricane teammates come out, greet him. Worked around 3 walks. Sorry, Bill. Sorry for the interruption there. Go ahead.
2 left on as Leighton Babb and the Hurricanes hold another scoreless inning for the Catawba Valley Redhawks. As the Hurricanes lead by 4 as we're in the middle of 7 here at Frazier Field. You're watching Hurricanes baseball. We'll be right back.
We are back live action here at Frazier Field with our leadoff batter, Graham White, leading off the bottom of the 7th for your Hurricanes. Master technician Bill Martone having to upload and get us a fresh mic out on the field. Technology sometimes can be a great thing, and sometimes it requires you to put in a little legwork. So Bill ran downstairs. So you got me, Danny Babb, up here real quick. Bill's coming back in, getting hooked up for a live mic to go over the play-by-play. We have a 1-1 count on Graham White. Ground ball to the left side. Can of corn for the third baseman.
5-3 starts off the home half of the 7th with a ground out.
Got to say, Bill, as much as we love to pump the gas on our Hurricanes and our boys, we have to give some props. This Chase Arigy kid's really been dealing the last 4 innings for Catawba Valley.
Oh, he's been doing a yeoman's job of work out there.
I'm sure he didn't expect to come in with 2 outs in the 3rd inning. That's earlier than what he was expecting, but he has definitely risen to the occasion. Hats off to the young man.
50 pitches so far.
Pedestrian work and 4 and some change.
Well, you know, it's kind of the joy of teamwork, right?
Absolutely.
And teammates fouled off.
Next man up. Come
Yeah.
get it. I don't know Chase personally. I've known of him for better part of 25 years. His father was a former co-worker with me with Farm Bureau Insurance. He's still currently there, but kid's really got some good stuff. Love to see it.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and spikes that one just in front of his catcher, Silas Mills. There's Mr. Brady.
Good swing there.
High fly
Down the
ball.
left field line. Should be out of play.
Alex Robinson way out of frame on our high home shot, but he gives chase all the way to the far left corner before he runs out of playable space, and it comes down right where the patrons come in at the booth.
That actually hit some overhanging pine limbs that had the distance to get out of the yard, just foul, but caromed off some of the pine limbs out there. Ball traveled very well.
Brady Paul now back in the box. Hard hit up the middle. 6-3. And he doesn't come up with it.
Great glove work, but going to get him to second base on the.
I don't know if will it be a throwing or fielding error, do you think?
It had to be a throwing error, even though it was a great play at short. Brought the first baseman off the bag. You couldn't give the first baseman the error there. It's just one of those, hey, man, give the kid an A+ for effort, but, you know, you get a C for the result. But wonderful range and glove work by Pierce Bowman.
Really missed the opportunity. I had it tracking Brady Paul all the way to second base. Just absolutely missed leaving that.
Myself, I got caught up being a fanboy watching that.
Oh, you're not the first, and you won't be the last.
Yeah, you get guilty.
That seat right there is par for the course.
Well, you
get
heard
caught watching the game.
You heard me say "wow" when he gloved that. I thought it was a base hit up the middle, and I kind of became a baseball fan instead of a commentator at that point.
Cam Wilson given the woo. That was kind of close for a called strike, but he's pro. He's seen that before.
Yeah. Doesn't like that inside fastball at the knees. Good pitch location by Arrington.
Wilson and Dunn bombing the home runs this year. Almost sounds like a music group, like bluegrass. Wilson.
That ball
there
is
we go.
Pasted to left field. That's going to at least be off the wall.
Top of the wall. It comes down. McDowell gets it in. And right up the middle is Cam Wilson with the double and an RBI. The first
Harvey
run
Wallbanger
scored
there by by Cam Wilson.
I like that reference. Harvey Wallbanger.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure none of these kids will know that one, but the folks at home likely do.
Yeah, that
Cam
ball
Wilson.
That ball was barreled nicely. Finally timed up a fastball by Arrington and sent it off the left field wall. Looking for some duplication by our first baseman, our power hitting Jace Dunn.
Another run scored now brings the lead back to 5, and got some crinkly wrappers out there. Asks everybody to hold off.
That ball is barreled there down the left field line.
Gets into the corner, and that's going to be an RBI double for
Should be another stand-up double for Jace Dunn.
Robinson just couldn't get to that one. 2 runs now scored back-to-back. With RBI doubles by Cam Wilson and Jace Dunn.
The middle of this Hurricanes lineup has solved the Arrington puzzle temporarily right now. Looking for Troy Daniels to extend these doubles.
He looks at a first pitch called strike. Here's some barking by somebody. Oh, that was our home plate umpire.
He's getting on our Louisburg dugout to not. It's okay to taunt, chirp, and talk a little trash, but you can't talk somebody by their number. And I think they were singling out 5 on the mound, and it's kind of a no-no.
Fair enough. The 0-1. Yeah, you definitely don't want to kind of PO the umpire and have him start calling things against you.
And you want to be, hey, friendly banter, trash talking is part of baseball, but you don't single it toward a single number or a single person. You just kind of let them hear it. They know you're talking about them without singling out who that person is.
There's the breaking ball that makes this count go to 1-2 with 1 out and a runner on second. 2 runs have scored here in the bottom of the 7th. Unfortunately, right there is what can work against you as you kind of get the inexperienced, maybe freshmen out of the dugout that get riled up and want to get into it a little too much, and it works against you as Daniels goes down looking. 2 outs, 2 runs scored, a runner on second.
Peyton Shipman digs in now.
See what he can get done. Yeah, you got to be careful. We might have just annoyed Mr. Oots.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, a good pitch. I don't mean to take away from Arrington. He's actually doing a really fine job. Thank goodness.
Good
I was
yoke
afraid
on that.
there.
Good yoke on that off-speed pitch. That was very well placed. Till it's springtime in Louisburg. We got wasp and bumblebees coming into the broadcast booth here. For those of you at home not having
Popped up on the right side. Under its Byler. So 1 left on after 2 runs score. The Hurricanes inch the lead back to 6 now, the greatest difference yet. And we head to the 8th inning with Leighton Babb coming back to the mound. You're watching Hurricanes baseball on the Louisburg Sports Network. We'll be right back. Coming back with Leighton Babb at 3 different angles as he's warming up. Got him covered from every angle, Danny. Center field, zoomed in tight. We got him on the third base side, the first base side.
Here's just hoping we zoom in on some strikes and some good pitching and great defense.
A couple weeks ago, he came inning and then came right back at it 1-2-3. So I got all the faith in the world in this young man that he can shake a pebble out of his shoe and get right back to work. Josh Meadows. Fly out, a base hit, and a strikeout. He's sitting with a 2-1 count at the moment. Flares that one out of play, but at the defense, well, I guess they did have room. My apologies.
Kind of one of those lazy pop flies right by the visitors' bullpen. Kind of no man's land for your left fielder. A lot of ground. Steve Lawrence covered a lot of ground from short to get close to that.
Yeah, out of play here. If only our production crew were a few people more.
If the well was just a little deeper. Hey, more important for people to scan that QR code to help get some production and some.
Just misses off the plate.
Look for Babb to deliver here. Attack the zone.
Popped up. Elevator shaft. Cliff Almedo takes it himself in foul territory, and FO2.
That was actually caught by your pitcher, Leighton Babb, actually.
Oh, was it? Oh, my gosh. I look up for a split second. I turn away, and thank you, FO1.
No worries. If anybody that followed Babb in his younger years of pitching realized that
he always goes for it.
No, pop-ups are his kryptonite.
Well, he got one over here the other weekend. He just got that one.
As a pretty good gloved first baseman in high school, he had the great glove of snagging balls in the dirt. Pop flies, not so much.
McDowell 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a single, 2 singles, excuse me. So how is he 1 for 3? I had him at 2. I must have missed. Another pop-up
opportunity here. I think that's going to.
Cliff Almedo gets it.
What a great play by Cliff Almedo behind the dish. Out of boy 12.
Now Cliff Almedo makes the catch on a fly ball. What a beautiful play by the catcher. Came right down into the warning track in front of the net, and then he backpedals a little and makes the catch. Good thing I had it stuck on the wideout.
I think that's just called foreshadowing, Bill. Either that or you're Nostradamus, one or the other. That was,
please.
Early call on the pop-up.
It's getting deep in here now, Danny. I better get out my hip waders. First pitch now to the third batter of the inning, Brady Byler, the second baseman. He's 1 for 3. Looks at a called strike to even up the count, 1-1.
Babb slapping himself on the chest. My bad, Cliff. Missed badly there with the slider. Right down the zone. Should be somewhere in the mid-8s there.
84-8 to be exact, but who's counting when it's a called strike? 2-2 and 2 with nobody on. Infield playing generously on the infield. Just misses a little high. Ripping that 2. Danny, what's new in the concession stand today? Anything good? The full count payoff.
New
Popped
people.
Up right side. Peyton Shipman gets under it. Leighton Babb brings his Hurricanes into the dugout so they can do some more damage on the Catawba Valley Redhawks here at Louisburg College in Frazier Field. Hurricanes by 6 as we go to the bottom of 8. You're watching Hurricanes baseball on Louisburg Sports Network. We'll be right back. Chase Arrington back on the slab for the Red Hawks. 4 1/3 inning of work. He's faced 17 batters, thrown 69. And we get the old blurry center field for now until the next game. Fly ball, deep center field.
That's going to run out of some room there. The ballpark will not hold that ball by Cliff Almeida. We're going to zoom in as we round second and third here.
Another home run siren for the Hurricanes. A little late with it.
Boom there.
Some excitement in the dugout as Catawba Valley gives up another homer. This time a leadoff solo by Cliff Almeida.
Ooh. Okay, that's going to get you some chirping, get a home run, and then the very next fastball goes behind the head of the next batter.
Yeah, a little bit of emotional let off there. Could blow off some steam maybe.
Yeah. He's shown great control and accuracy to miss that badly is not what you want to see. Not suggesting anything intentional, but we
sometimes you got to let it rip, you know.
Absolutely.
That gas builds up and got to pull the relief valve. Foul ball left side into the bullpen of Catawba Valley. Working up a little bit of a hunger.
Myself.
Lawrence looks at a breaking ball on a 1-2 count. Lawrence with the homer in the second, struck out, and then kind of a swinging bunt down to first.
Check swing that just kind of stayed in fair territory.
It got Shipman down to second. Swing and a miss.
All's forgiven there, Steve. That 3-run blast set the tone for the game.
Yes, it did. Started off the scoring, and it hasn't stopped.
The Frosch 23 Reese foul are kind of our Swiss Army knife. Third base, second base, shortstop, left field. Kid's been doing it all this season, hitting for average and some power. Kid's got a future.
Hard hit on the left side. Gets through
Almost
the
on cue.
5-6.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, Bill. My apologies. Set him up for some success there. My man delivered.
A one-out single into left field. All barrel. All bat.
Look for Graham to really help us put a crooked number up in this bottom of the eighth here.
Pickoff not in time. Boy, I'm a little bit of a nitpick, and this is driving me mad. This
the center field cam.
Yeah, it sounds like a streak right across diagonally, so it'll be interesting to see what that's all about. Pickoff not in time.
I haven't seen the location. Where is that camera? Is it low or
just
high
to the left of the batter's eye, out in center field. If hard to see here, but
didn't know if it was all the way at the top of the fence or within arm's reach where it could be cleaned.
Oop, I jumped off. There's 3 in a row.
Yeah, Arrington preoccupied with Reese foul over there at first. Might be just buying some more time for the bullpen, get warm and loose on the Catawba Valley side.
1 run scored on a homer. Solo shot to start off the inning. Cliff Almeida just trounced on it, deep center field. Swing and a miss.
Good change up by Arrington there.
Dropped right out of the zone.
If he gets on top of that, that is a very nasty changeup.
About 50 people have been watching along this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Nisi Gardner, thank you for your comments.
I'm not going to take it personal. I think you're over 150 viewers until the other voice started chiming in. You may have lost some
I think
viewership
everybody's
today.
out enjoying the nice weather for a change. You know, cabin fever set in. An 0-2 count now with one out. Breaking ball that misses off the plate, crossed and away from Mr. Graham Wyke. Wyke 1 for 2. Fly ball left field going back to the track.
We got a trace all the way back.
Alex Robinson comes up with it.
Foul's going to avoid being doubled up. He had rounded second, thinking that ball would score him easily. Actually, it carried to the warning track, but he had to run back through second to get to first.
Kind of weather check. Low 70s. It says 5 miles an hour of wind. I feel a little bit more than that coming in the booth, but it's always interesting to see how it affects.
We got a mound visit here coming from Coach Mike McDonald. He didn't like, he's got 2 arms in the bullpen. He's got a lefty that's been warming up down there. Apparently he's buying him a little more time before he makes the call to the pen.
There's Coach McDonald right there. Good head of hair on the man.
I'm envious. I have beard envy.
I don't know. You look like you could grow it out. I don't know if I could get that far, but.
Got a little pep talk for Arrington. Buying a little more time. The guys are going back to warm up. Arrington's going to get to work himself out of this little jam here.
Camera lost track of Mr. Arrington.
We got Brady Paul digging in now, our center fielder.
Two out, one on. Reese File singled. He's still at first. Brady Paul reached on an E6 in his last at-bat. The 1-0, and the runner goes. Hit and run action.
Hit and run action there, yes, sir.
That'll be in the gap.
That's probably going to score that run from first.
Center fielder falls.
Attaboy.
And it's RBI double for Brady Paul.
That might get another mound visit from Coach McDonald, and apparently that's where we're heading.
So File scores, and Arrington will exit.
And that is a ball game, son.
And that's a
8-run rule after 7.
After 7 puts a win in the book for the Hurricanes. As the first place Catawba Valley lose only their second on the season conference-wise.
Just to chime in here, the Hurricanes bats aided that. It was not bad pitching, not a lot of walks, no one fielding error or maybe 2 fielding errors by Catawba that led to 1 run earlier, but timely hitting by the Hurricanes offense, a lot of power, left field gap, multiple home runs by Cliff Almeida, Steve Lawrence. Overall, great hitting performance, and can't give enough for the pitching dominance of Simon Martone today. 6 2/3 innings of absolute president of Shove Club. Proud of Martone and Babb. What a 1-2 duo today. Really dominated and shut the bats down at Catawba Valley, limiting them, I think, to 8 total hits. As my broadcast partner zooms in here to get a look at the scoreboard. The scoreboard just tells you everything you need to know there. 9-1, walk-off win in 8 innings. Total great performance by your Louisburg Hurricanes. We'll pause here between the games, grab a bite to eat, and we'll be back shortly.
Stay tuned for Game 2. You'll find the link on the Louisburg College official YouTube channel. Have to always get in our copyright here, Danny.
Absolutely.
Just so that nobody tries to steal our production values. This copyrighted telecast presented by the authority of the Louisburg College baseball team may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, while the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Louisburg College baseball. For the executive producer of the Louisburg Sports Network, Dr. Gary Brown, co-producer Jason Raznick. Today's telecast has been directed by yours truly. For Coach Myers, Bogley, and the entire crew of the Louisburg Sports Network, including Mr. Danny Babb, I'm Bill Martone saying thank you for watching Hurricanes baseball. Stay tuned for Game 2 of this doubleheader. Find the link on the YouTube channel. And if you can't stay with us, have a blessed rest of your afternoon. We'll see you the next time. Take care.